Set up the Genie, Genie Mini and camera on your slider. Connect the Syrp sync cable between the Genie and the Genie Mini. This is required in order to sync the two products together. Also connect the link cable to your camera for triggering. Now turn the Genie on and start advertising on the Genie Mini. Make sure you have Bluetooth turned on your device and open the Syrp Genie app. Navigate to the connection screen. You will see both products appear in the connection screen of the app, and it shows the two products can be synced together. Connect and both devices will sync together automatically. Now navigate to the new time-lapse setup screen. Here you will see both the tracking and panning setup options. Firstly, set your record time, play time and desired interval depending on your scene. Now enter the tracking parameter setup screen. Here you can set up the distance and direction you want the Genie to travel along your track. You want to make sure you have the Genie at the right end of the track that you are going to start from. Then define the direction you want to travel. In this case, you can see on the linear plate that we want to travel in the ++ direction. So change the symbol on the app to match. You can see on the app that everything is flipped around. So although I have the direction correct on the app, the linear motion graphic is backwards. I can just tap flip to change the linear motion graphic so it's facing the correct way. Now according to my setup, everything makes sense between the app and the track. And I'm ready to set up all my movement parameters. Drag the start point to move the Genie along the track to where you want to begin your time lapse. Now set your endpoint by dragging the other end to set the distance you want to travel along the track. You can also use the +- symbols to change the distance if you prefer. You can preview the movement in two ways. Tapping preview in the bottom left will show you a real-time preview of the movement. That is the actual speed of the movement in your final compiled time-lapse. Alternatively, you can simply drag the camera icon and it will drive at a predetermined speed to the end. Once at the end, you can adjust the endpoint to get it just right. Once you're happy, hit return home. Now head back and enter the panning setup screen. Adjust as required just like you did with the tracking setup. The same preview functions apply. Navigate back to your time-lapse setup screen. Here you can preview both your track and pan movements at the same time by tapping the play symbol. This will show you a real-time preview of your 2-axis time-lapse movement. Once the preview is finished, you can go back into each axis and adjust the endpoints and parameters if required. Then simply return home and hit record to begin your time-lapse. For more tutorials, hit the question mark in the app or subscribe to our YouTube channel.